Okay, greetings. We're gonna do experiment 5, bipolar junction transistor amplifier. For this experiment, we're supposed to accomplish these following tasks. So, for our first one, we're gonna measure the values of using LT spice for the following circuits. So, for us to do that, we're gonna have to recreate the circuit. So let's find where the circuit is. It says here, there you go. Common emitter amplifier with no load and bypass. So yeah, we're gonna recreate this using multi-spice. So first we have our voltage already. So what we're gonna do is connect it to our first capacitor C1. So there you go. Then connect those two together. Easy, easy. Then make up, turn right. Then that's where R1 is. R1. Then we're gonna go down there for R2. There you go. So that's where R2 is. Then we're gonna connect it to the voltage source. The second one I'm gonna create is R3, which is supposed to be here. There you go. And that's where R3 is. Then as for our R4, that's connected parallel to R1. There you go. And from there we're supposed to go down. But there we're gonna have to go to our components to find NPN. That would be our Q1. There you go, and connect that to the rest of the circuit. There you go. And we're supposed to do our C2. Okay. This should be where our C2 is. Capacitor 2. Second capacitor. Okay, so from there we're gonna go up, turn right, align it with our NPN. There you go. And from there we're gonna connect it to our R5, our fifth resistor. There we go. Connect it to the rest. I missed. Okay, there you go. Then I'm gonna go to the second part of the circuit, which is the C3. So, C. This is where we'll put our third capacitor with, but for this circuit, we're gonna open it because it says that it doesn't have a load. And that's where R6 would be. And that's where our V out is. Let's go. for our last part, we're gonna connect our VCC, which is another voltage source. Okay, so for our voltage source, is here, and that's it. That's our, sorry, that's the circuit for this one. Oh wait, not too short. Okay, let's go. So here we go. That would be the circuit. Okay, so let's also name them accordingly. So this would be Vin, this would be VCC. Oh wait, no. VCC. This would be V out. Label this. That would be our V out. Right next to that. Okay. The next step would be we're gonna input the values given for in this table right here, in the table 5.2, list of components of BJT amplifiers. So okay, for C1, the capacitance for that is 100 nanofarad, and for C2, capacitance for that is also 100 nanofarad. And for C3, that would be 23. No, 22 minus egg. There you go. Now, moving on to resistors, that would be 25.5 K for R1. For R2, that would also be 25.5 K. For R3, would be different this time, so 2.32, right? Kilo ohms. For R4, that would be 1.02 kilo ohms. And finally for R5, then 5 kilo ohms. So now that we have everything here, I think R6 doesn't have any values here, so we won't put any, but it doesn't matter anyway. We won't have, because that's open. Now for Vin, we're gonna use the values for Vn are this one, fans sine. So that's 0.1 n, and the frequency is 1G. Okay, that would be it. Oh wait, I forgot to ground our circuit. Let's rename that mats 2. For VCC, that will be 12 volts. Okay, apparently I forgot to label this as Phoebe. Here, that's where our VB is, and our VB is right here. Oh, okay. There we go. That's where our V is, and our VC is here. C. And this apparently is 2K. Now, before we run this, we have to edit the simulation command. We'll use the standard setting, which is 50M0 and 1M. That would be our startup. There we go. Let's put that here, and that's here now. Yeah, that's this. Let's label that. Let's put the comment text. Let's label this amplifier with load and bypass. Let's put that here. And that's it. That's uh figure 5.8 right there. Okay, for the next one, so we're done with this. We're moving on to table 5.6, which is the DC voltages of common emitter amplifier with load and no bias. So this, so let's find that. Here we go. So basically same as the first one. It's our V in, connecting it to our first capacitor. There we go. Then similar to the first one, do this, this here. That's our R1 here. There's our R2. Then here is where the other capacitor is. The second capacitor. Then doing connect them all. There we go. Then let's extend this further. This is where our R3 is. 8 there. See the first one, that's where R4 is, and let's put the NPN. There we go. There. Connected to the rest of the circuit. Then what else do we have? R5. Let's do this. Oh, fair. R5. So the main difference is that C2 isn't connected to this part, to VC. No, that's VE. So let's do the rest. Here we go. That's where our capacitor is, the third capacitor, which is C3. And that's where our V out will be. And also our R6. Yep. Delete that. Put R6 there. And connect it to the rest of the circuits. Okay. For the last part, for VCC. There we go. So, let's check. Let's put where V out would be. There you go. Let's rename this one. That's our V in. Put our V out. Oh wait, no. Label V out. Also VCC. Let's remove that. Okay, so the next part